So today I've got a special guest. You probably don't know him. He's the son of Neil that works at St. Bart's. Christian, welcome to the Blue Show today.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. I've got some questions for you to ask or answer. How long have you been playing hockey and how did you get into it?
I've been playing since I was about 9.
Yep.
So what's that? 15 years now.
16 years nearly.
Yeah. But I got into it through school. So I moved over with Dad. So we lived in England, and they play it in primary school. So that's how I just got into it. And there was no goalkeepers at the school. So I just decided to put my hand up and got in the pads and just sort of went from there.
What's so good about being a goalkeeper?
Everyone loves scoring goals, like in any sport, soccer, footy. But you might only get one chance every game. But as a goalkeeper, you get to get that sort of rush every time you touch the ball because you're stopping the other team from getting a goal. So I just like that rush.
How hard do they hit the ball and does it hurt for you?
I reckon they probably hit it around 140 k's an hour, 130 k's an hour. Luckily, as a goalkeeper, you've got a lot of padding on, but it does still hurt. So I was at training this morning and copped a nice one in the arm. See that? It's all bruised already. That's only been like 2 hours and it's already starting to come up. So it does hurt. The balls are very hard.
How do you think about the Australian go for the Paris this year?
Yeah, we got a really strong team, a lot of experience, quite a few good youngsters as well. So I think we're in for a shot. The men's hockey scene at the moment is pretty tough. Like the top 6 teams, it's almost a coin flip. Whoever plays better on the day can get the win. So. Hopefully the Cougars can go well. The Hockeyroos are doing really well as well. They're undefeated at the moment in the tournament, so hopefully they can keep going in that form.
I hear you made a deal with your dad when he brought your first hockey kit. What was it?
So goalkeeping kit's very expensive. So
Very expensive, yeah.
Yeah, so Dad's probably, I don't even know how much money he spent on my kit through the years when I was growing up. So he made me a deal that I've got to bring home an Olympic medal. Otherwise, I've got to pay him back for all the kit he's ever bought me. So I might be a few tens of thousands of dollars in debt if I can't.
I heard you were back from a long-term injury. What happened? And how are you?
So I was found out I had problems with my hips. So last year I had surgery on them. So it's a pretty big surgery. It took me a year to get back. So I spent sort of 8 weeks in bed and trying to recover, and then the rest of the year trying to get back to playing. But now it's all fixed, it's all healed up, back to playing. I think it's been playing for about 7 weeks now, so it's going well.
What other sports do you play?
I try and play golf when I can. We train, at the moment, I play about 8 times a week, train about 8 times a week, so there's not a lot of time to play anything else, but try and get out on the golf course when I can, try and beat Dad. When he's free.
What do you follow AFL and who's your favourite team?
Ooh, I don't follow that closely, but I do. I like to see the Eagles do well. My family generally Eagles fans, so that was sort of who gravitated towards growing up.
Who's your supporting hero?
My sporting hero? Oh, probably my coach, my goalkeeping coach. Her name's Tony.
Oh wow.
So she went to she went to London Olympics.
Oh wow.
And she's sort of been my coach since we moved over, so going on 11 years now. She's really cool.
Can you tell me, being in the Perth Thunder stick teams?
Yeah, so Perth Thundersticks, we just sort of started getting together. This was our first week of training this week, so got to see the new kit, got to meet all the staff, so we got to learn about what's sort of coming up. It's Hockey One's an exciting tournament because you get to play home and away. So we got 3 games in Perth, 3 games in different states over the weekend. So it's a fun sort of new way of doing Australian hockey. I think it's the 4th year, but I'm very excited to play for Perth this year.
Is your debut for Perth because I know you played for Adelaide in 2022?
Yeah, this is my first time being in the playing squad for the Thundersticks. I was lucky enough to be part of the training squad for 2019, 2020, I think maybe. But in 2022, played for Adelaide. Got to play against Perth, which was really fun. Play against all my friends in Perth. So that was a lot of fun. But it's going to be so much fun playing with my mates and playing at home, and just sort of playing with people that I haven't played with since junior hockey. So I'm really looking forward to it.
What do you think about Neil, your dad?
Oh,
Supporting
me.
Yeah.
He's been my biggest fan my whole life. We used to train down at Curtin, so we used to live in the northern suburbs, and we train at PHS, which is at Curtin University, 6 a.m. 3 times a week before school. So he used to get up with me at 5, drive me down to training, drive me back to school, and then go to work. So he's been along for the journey the whole time, done all the early mornings.
What do you do in your spare time when you're not playing hockey and all that?
So I work as well, and I study. So I'm studying to become a teacher. I work at a factory making pate.
Oh wow.
So I've got quite a bit going on.
That's
Try and
cool.
find time to watch some TV and play some games, but a lot of it's taken up with training, work, and uni at the moment.
Do you just get to spend time with your friends when there's no hockey or anything?
Yeah, I get to spend time with some friends in the evenings, sometimes at training. Like I play with all my friends, so I get to see them at training, and then we hang around afterwards and have dinner. A lot of it's at sport.
That's cool. Well, thank you very much for having me on my podcast today.
Thanks for having me, Aaron.
It's been a pleasure to actually meet you.
Yeah, you too. I've heard so many good things.
Thank you. Okay.